These are scary times we're living in. Everyone's afraid or pretending not to be. And how awful is that? We're not sure about the future. We're just trying to make it through the present. And to make it worse, we have never been so isolated from one another, and we've never been so on our own. In this time of shelter in place, of daily briefings and empty store shelves, thankfully there is something we can do about our fears and our loneliness, and that is to be courageous. And folks, we can be. Okay, so how can you be courageous in the midst of an enemy when there are no weapons to fight with? What does being courageous even mean? Well, courage is not simply a feeling. It's not rushing irresponsibly into danger. It's doing the right thing, doing what is needed, regardless of how you feel. You see, courage is a choice, and real courage comes to us, not from us. So in the midst of this coronavirus fear, how can we be courageous? How do we start? Let's stop for a moment and take a look at our marching orders. Jesus said, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. The second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself." That's it. The right thing to do. The courageous thing to do, even if you don't feel like it. Choose first to love God, and then choose to love on someone else, even if you don't feel like it. Love is taking action. It's saying or doing something that is in someone else's best interest. We understand what it means to love your neighbor, but what can we possibly do for God? Here at Cap City, we've been focusing on the book of Philippians, where Paul writes, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all that He has done." Here's the first step to become courageous. Paul paints for us a great picture of how to love God. Take time to consider all the good things in your life, then thank God for it. Think of the times He's bailed you out of something you couldn't possibly handle on your own, and thank Him. Think about the people God has put in your life and how much less your life would be without them. And again, thank Him for those people. It's amazing how being grateful to God will erase all the fears that haunt us. With the fear gone, then we can genuinely focus on the second step to becoming courageous, and that is being kind, being encouraging, reassuring to others. That's love. Taking the time to talk and listen to someone who might be feeling too much on their own right now. That's love. Taking the time to get groceries and meds for someone who's not able to get them on their own. That's love. But realize this can't simply be a nice idea. This only works when you make up your mind to stop, spend time loving and worshiping God, and then let that love take you into the lives of others. The possibilities are endless. I hope this helps you. I know it helps me. Have a blessed day.